Hello, friends. In this episode, I'll talk briefly about soft leadership and about Abraham Lincoln. Right from my childhood, Abraham Lincoln has been my inspiration, and I myself didn't know why I started admiring uh, Abraham Lincoln, and I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. And three things I maintain in my life. First thing is I visit the temples. So precisely, I emphasize spiritual leadership. So the second thing is that I hit gyms uh, uh, for the last uh, 40, uh, around 40 years. I visited uh, uh, gyms, and third thing was that I used to visit the libraries. So precisely three aspects are very powerful, which I maintain in my life. First thing is that I visited temples and I emphasize spiritual leadership. Uh, then second thing was that I and the second thing was that I visited libraries even when I was in India. Across the country, I visited the libraries because I'm passionate about education and learning. And these are all the three aspects I maintain in my life. One thing is that I emphasize spiritual leadership. I visit temples. Second thing, I I I I I I I was a continuous learner, and still I am a continuous learner, and I visited libraries. And third thing is that I hit gyms regularly. For more than 40 years, I am visiting gyms. So these are all the three things I maintain in my life. And Abraham Lincoln has been my inspiration since my childhood. During my childhood, I used to walk uh, uh, to go to the libraries, and in that one person I noticed was Abraham Lincoln, and I didn't know much about Abraham Lincoln. So when I was reading, then I came to know that Abraham Lincoln failed in many ways, and so that is the reason why I admire Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was the first Republican president and 16th president of America, and he changed the course of the he changed the destiny, and the basically the great things about Abraham Lincoln was that he abolished racism, and he maintained the unity of America. Uh, Third thing is that he strengthened the federal, federal, federal structure, and he modernized the economy. So these are all the four aspects which are very much important, and whenever these American presidents, whether they are Republicans or Democrats, they follow the guidelines of Abraham Lincoln. So that is the greatness of Abraham Lincoln. And when we talk about Abraham Lincoln, he failed in many ways, and in many ways nobody can imagine the kind of experiences he encountered. But every moment he failed, then again he bounced back. So and finally he became the first Republican president, uh, and he changed the course of the destiny. So this is briefly about Abraham Lincoln and his failures, setbacks, and he is still a role model for many people, not only for Americans, for many people across the world. And I admire Abraham Lincoln, and then gradually I came to know. Then again, I joined Indian Air Force when I was 18 years old, and I was a college dropout. And then I acquired 6+1 7 qualifications. I earned all through private education, and nobody funded for my education, and it was very challenging and a tough time. Even today also my life is full of struggles and sufferings, but I am not giving up, because we are gifted with life, so we must know how to utilize our the things in such a way that can impact and leave a legacy for the next generation of leaders. So this is briefly about Abraham Lincoln, and then again when we talk about Abraham Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln was a soft leader, and I coined a new leadership perspective, that is soft leadership. 2010 I started working on my soft leadership. 2011 I got my Ph.D in soft skills, and I started doing research about soft leadership. So, and I think around 10 books I published on soft skills and soft leadership. So total 54 books I published in my life. So what we have to learn from this video is that failure is only a comma, not a full stop. That's one thing. And for me, research is only a comma, not a full stop. And third thing, and I wake up every day morning around 4 o'clock, and night 10 o'clock I sleep. Throughout the day I work very hard. So for me there is no rest in my life. So I take rest at my graveyard. So I'm very workaholic, and I'm a dyslexic, ADHD, OCD, and I had a brain stroke in the year of 2021. And I don't have two-wheeler, I don't have four-wheeler, and I'm 62 years old. So what we have to take away from this video is that keep moving and gain the momentum, and keep leading from the front. Life is full of challenges. You have to overcome the challenges, and you have to move forward in such a way that you can impact and leave a legacy for the next generation of leaders. So this is briefly about soft leadership, and this is about the failures of Abraham Lincoln. So these aspects I have blended and created this video. So the message from this video is that everything is possible in this world. Life is not a cakewalk, life is not a straight line, life is full of ups and downs. So be prepared for the challenges, and do your best, because you are gifted with a limited span on this beautiful planet. So identify the important areas and topics, and work on them, and so that you can impact globally with gratitude.